Hello guys, welcome back to Cramble. Right, Cramble put the question to you to see what you wanted to see here on cramble.com. So you guys have come back and you want to see some slow cooker dishes. So today, I've got one that I do at home for my wife, my daughter and myself. Working long hours, long shifts, you just want to put something in the morning and when you come back at night, it's got to be done and ready. So this is an ideal dish for you. So we're going to do a chicken thigh chorizo stew, which you can pop in the morning, and when you come back at night, it's going to be succulent and ready for you to eat. So let's get cracking. So we've got some chicken thighs here. All I'm going to do is start with those and take the skin off. I'm going to leave the bone in because the bone's going to add some more flavour and moisture to the meat as it's cooking in the slow cooker. So let's get going with that first. So all I'm doing is just going to take the skin off the fat, or the fat off the meat, sorry. Take that off, and then I'm just going to trim any excess bits of fat that are around the edge. This is for the, I suppose, all the mums and dads that also do current diet trends at the minute as well. Keep it lean, keep it clean, as they say. So when they're skinned, I'm just going to pop them straight into the slow cooker. Don't worry about how everything goes in, just get it all in there, give it all a good mix, and then it will start cooking once it's done. This sort of dish is also ideal if you're a bit short of time during your working week. This is a really good one for cooking, and then you can also pop it in your takeaway containers or any little boxes that you've got and pop it in the freezer. So when you've got another week where you might not have enough time to do any cooking, you know that you've got a good meal sitting away in the freezer that you can get out and defrost quite easily. So next, let's move on to getting all the veg ready. So for this, I've got one red pepper, I've got one onion and one little clove of garlic as well that I'm going to prepare and put in there. So let's start with the pepper. So all I'm going to do with this is just cut down the sides, ensuring that I don't take any seeds with it at all. Cut the base off, same principle, no seeds. Throw that away. And then all I'm going to do is keep it quite chunky, quite rustic. So all I'm going to do then is just cut each piece into quarters. Throw it in there, job done. Same with the onion, so I've peeled the onion and cut it in half. All I'm going to do with that is cut it right down the middle and then just cut across the onion, put that in as well. Garlic, just going to take the skin off it, and then all I'm going to do is just crush it with the back of the knife, chop it up, put that in there. Right, now also chorizo. I always buy the horns of chorizo, and I get the spicy one because it gives it a lovely bit of a kick, a nice bit of flavour as well. So when that's going to be in your slow cooker cooking for about 6 hours, you're going to notice the difference. All the oils are going to come out of it, going to running through that meat and the sauce, and it's just going to make it taste divine. So for this, I'm just going to take half of the horn. You can wrap that up, stick it in your freezer, stick it in your fridge, use it at a later date. If you just want an omelette one night, want to have a chorizo omelette, or you can just even cut it up nice and thin, bit of tomatoes, run it through a pasta sauce. You've got another dish right there as well. Time saving, money saving, happy days. So then with that, I want to keep it nice and easy on this. So all I'm going to do is just literally slice right down the chorizo and just put that in there. Right then, so I've also got a tin of chickpeas. I'm going to put that in there. And then I've got a tin of chopped tomatoes. And then I'm going to put in some passata as well. So that the passata is going to help it keep it a bit wet so it doesn't dry out. So when you're out all day cooking, it's not going to dry out. So when you come home, it'll be bone dry. Now, I've been introduced to these little products here by the guys at Cramble, so I'm going to give these a go. I'm going to put those in there. We've got some paprika and some coriander seed oil, so I'm just going to put those in. Same thing as using the powders, but it's just going to give it a nice intense burst, so that's going to help in flavour all into that stew while it's cooking nice and low and slow. So all I'm going to do is just give it a couple of drops. Right, finally, before you turn it on and get it cooking, just a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to use a bit of salt and pepper, and then what I will do when it's finished is I'm just going to taste it and then correct the seasoning as in what I want it to taste like. Right, final job before we turn the slow cooker on. I'm just going to mix it all through, move it all around and get it all nice and mixed together so the sauce is going around all the chicken and everything's combined really nicely. Right then, that's all mixed, that's all ready to go. Lid on, turn it on high, and then that should be ready when you walk through the door after you've finished your busy day at work. So let's leave that for a few hours and then we'll come back to the final product. Right guys, so you've just got in from work, your dinner's ready, so now it's time to have a look in the slow cooker and see how our stews come out. So this is going to be in for pretty much the majority of your working day, which is enough time to make sure that everything is cooked nicely. So it smells fantastic. So you take it out of the pot, put it in your bowl, one pot cooking, end of the day, you can sit down and enjoy it. And there we are. That's my chicken chorizo chickpea pepper stew. Beautiful.